What's up, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is the first time you're tuning in, please make sure you don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you're into unsubscribe, thumbs up. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make the Shockwave and blast effect like I did in my other video. So without further ado, let's get started. And also, to make this effect work here, you're going to be needing some set of plugins such as Saber and physical vibrance. If you don't have that, I'll be providing a link in the description for you to download these files. So here we go. Here goes my clip. This is actually a shaking clip. This clip's actually quite shaky. So in order for you to balance this, you need to make a 3D track. I'm not going to be doing that because it's just for a tutorial. So the next thing you have to do is bring in your Shockwave layer footage. You can see this is actually black, like looks like a smoke. So the next thing you have to do is come over to your effect and preset and then type out VC color vibrance. Once that is done, all you have to do is change this to you can notice it's actually okay. You can notice this is actually green. So the next thing you have to do is to come over here from normal and then change this to add, so you can see your background. Okay, so the next thing you have to do now is change this from duplicate the layer. Once that's been duplicated, rename the one at the top to blue, and the one beneath it to red, RED. So okay, so now select the one which is named blue, click on the VC color vibrance, and then change this to blue. Then go to the one which is red, click, and then change this to red. You can notice there's a mix up in color. That's because the two layers are above like each other, so we have to separate this. Double click on the blue layer and then select the rectangle tool and then draw a line from here and then make sure it stops at the middle, which is this point. So now click on, go back to your composition and then go over to the red layer, double click on that. You have to do the same thing to make sure it goes halfway to the other side of the layer. One goes on the red goes on the right and then the blue goes on the left, whichever way you want to do that. Composition, and now you can notice we have one side blue and the other side red. So click on both layer and then press F on your keyboard and then increase the feather path to at least 20. That's to give it a good soft edge cut between both layers. So 20, 21, that should be good. So now the next thing you have to do is duplicate both layers. Select both the blue and red layer and then duplicate by pressing Ctrl D, and then now select all Shockwave layers. Right click and then click on pre-compose. That should do. Go back to the video composition layer and then change this from normal to add. Just remove the dark background. Click over a toggle switch, make this the 3D layer, and then press R in the keyboard to rotate this in the 3D space because that's towards the direction he's facing, and you got this. You can also use it in timing bar. So that's how I actually made the blast line from the video. You can notice this is not actually matching with the scene. In order for you to do this, you need to make this a 3D layer so this actually match with the scene. So you need to enable the camera tracker. I'm not going to be doing that in this tutorial. You can watch any other video to state that. So we have to move into the next phase, which is where the blast line comes out. So the next phase is where we have to add the Saber line. So all you have to do is come over here, right click and then new solid, and then click OK. Go over to your effect and preset menu and then type out Saber. Double click on that, or you can just drag it to the layer. Come over to your preset and then click on select and then select fractal. Okay, so come back to your toggle switch and then change this to add. just remove the dark background out. So select a pen tool and then create a pen tool from here, a line, sorry, to this end, and then come over to your customized core and then change this from Saber to layer max. Okay, so now the next thing you have to do is animate this. You notice in the video it actually comes out like once he's into action, he swings into action, it just pops out. So we have to do the same thing to this. Okay, so we need to make it come out like boom from here. So come over to your customized core settings and go over to your end offset, which is 100. You have to reduce this to 0. You can notice it goes back from front to back. So now click on the stopwatch once that is 0. Press U on your keyboard for you to see your keyframes, and then go a little bit, some few frames forward or to wherever you suggest or you think it's good enough, and then increase this back to 100. Okay, so now you got this animation. Nice, it still looks shabby. Okay, so the next thing you want to do now is to enable the effect to move away from the back to the front of the scene. So go over to the, you can zoom this so you can see it. Go over to the end of the first second keyframe, and then enable the stopwatch at the start offset, and then take that forward a few frames forward, and then increase that to 100. Okay, so if I should press U, you can see the other keyframe which has been enabled. So if I should play this now, you could notice the effect. Well, it was very fast. So in order to extend this, you can at least adjust the keyframes a little bit. Select these two keyframes, drag it a little bit forward, just to make sure it has some time for preview. So the next thing you could do, the next thing we're going to do is duplicate this. Now we have double layer of the effect, so we have to take the one beneath, or whichever you prefer, downwards a little bit, and the one at the top. Now we have 2 layers. So now we have to change this. We are going to be doing the same thing we did to the Shockwave layer. Change this to blue, click OK, and then change the one beneath it to red. I think that's red, and here you go. You've got the blast line effects. That's it. You got the blast line effect for the video. You can also add more stuff like the heat distort to make it look more watery, or add cool stuff to it. And if I want to make it look more dynamic, like super cool, I can also add my Shockwave layer to this. I can just automatically bring my Shockwave layer to this, and I just make this add whichever you want it. You can just add my Shockwave layers to this to make it look cool. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching my video. If this video was a little bit helpful to you, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and subscribe for more tutorials. Sorry if this tutorial was not that classic though. Make sure you don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Thanks, and hopefully to see you guys next time. Peace out.